one, Lucas Giolito. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
T.J. Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball two. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now, here is Matt McClain. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy, and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman Spencer Steer.
2 down, base is empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, the lefty, Andrew Abbott. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jaron Duran. Just missed.
Outside.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the
got a
count
ball,
even
1-1.
1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting second.
Time now to check out the
baseman,
lineup for the Boston Red
Roman
Sox.
Anthony.
One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Batting third.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benson pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. All set for the
Leading
start of the
off
inning.
for the
And
Reds,
ready to hit
the
now for
designated
Cincinnati.
hitter,
Gavin
Lux.
Lux. Giolito back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And that's a base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
2 consecutive base
Batting
hits for
seventh,
these guys
right
here.
fielder,
Nice job of
Reese
driving that
Hines.
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Hines now at the plate, in there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now a chance for Will Benson. This one chopped to first, and that goes foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Santiago Espinal digs in now. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Throws to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 2nd. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom bottom of the second.
Leading
So here's
off
Boston's
for
cleanup
the
hitter,
Red Sox,
Carlos Narvaez.
catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there.
The count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
Yeah.
you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one not close. And the count's full. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has
Outside,
to.
that's a ball.
Fastball is outside. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That's in there. That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up.
3-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him swinging.
Batting sixth,
2 outs, base is empty.
hitter,
Here's Story
Trevor
now.
Story.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First offering, and it just misses.
Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball,
Well,
1
these
strike.
Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came
Now
together
batting,
for him. Fastball
shortstop,
pretty much
Ellie
middle,
De La
and that's what
Cruz.
you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to third. Slings it across and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one outside. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Crochet, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Kelly, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
He swings and fouls one off. And that drops in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. That one inside. Look out. McLean at second with 2 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Romy Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gonzalez hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And that's in there for strike 1.
All one's the count.
Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that
No
arm
balls,
action.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's off the green monster. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Struck out looking at his first at bat. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a foul out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing at a ground ball. Gloves it on the dive. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, that's just a killer for the defense. They get the ground ball they were looking for. Should be out of the inning and out of the jam. But he launched that one out of play. It's an unearned run, but I'm sure he's pretty frustrated out there on the mound.
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1.
Aye.
And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Carlos Narvaez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez flied to right his first time. Fastball is outside. Late swing, fouled off. First and second, 2 down.
Aye.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Next offering misses down and away. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Misses the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. 1 runs in, and it hits off the monster. They'll throw to second.
How about that? Clears the bases. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Trevor Story now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 6-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Story off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Hines under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Reds 4. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the right fielder, Rhys Hines. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a strike to the outside corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Narvaez down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Benson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Red Sox by 2. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 6-4. Chase Burns on a pitch out of the pen here. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Nick Sogard.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Nick Sogard.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Cedar Rafaela. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. And that one is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony.
The way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring.
3. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Reds 4. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Giolito back to work. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder TJ Friedl.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bounced up the middle. Throw over to Toro, and he's out.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McClain.
Matt McClain will hit next. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rafaela hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Boston,
Lead
John
off
Shelby with
for
my buddy
the
Chris
Red
Singleton.
Sox.
It's set to get us
First
started.
baseman,
Bottom 5, Abraham Toro. Up and
Ball one,
in,
no strike.
ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
Yep,
It looked to
that ball
me
went out.
like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just
that's out.
missed. And he pumps it a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
But you got the
ball,
hitter
strike.
already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Benson makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Still stepping in for Boston, William
Abreu.
Abreu. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. And that's a little
that's up
high.
there.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the
Got it.
strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Reds 4. They turn things over to the southpaw, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he's a big-time
Now pitching
strikeout guy
for the
out
Red
there.
Sox.
This season, averaging more
Number
than 1 per
35.
inning.
Garrett Crochet.
Ellie De La
Leading
Cruz
off
up
for
now. You don't
Cincinnati,
want to let him
shortstop,
get on
Ellie
base.
De La Cruz.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Late swing fouled off. De La Cruz, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is downstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Wilson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bernardino also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Zips it to
He's
first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Spencer Steer.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The Reds down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses
Ball 1.
there, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Lux stands in now and watches strike
1
one.
to count.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds down in order, and the score remains 6-4. Back here at Fenway, here's Trevor Story.
For the Red Sox, designated hitter, Trevor Story.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Out towards left center. Benson pulls it down, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Aye.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher
Now
and catcher
batting,
on the same page right now.
shortstop, Nick
2 down,
Sogard.
base is empty. Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, De La Cruz tosses to first. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Well struck left field. Duran ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hines in the box again. takes a strike.
0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
On the ground, Anthony. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Slider misses outside. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Santiago Espinal waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Santiago Espinal just missed. Tying run at the plate. That one ripped but foul. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Wilson won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. There's a strike.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Inside, ball
Well,
two.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Count is 3-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
First base.